Oh yeah, we back on the Lost World podcast. I want to introduce my guest. As gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
Go ahead, Ruler.
All right, you got the RLA Lee Prince. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at RLA Lee Prince. Check my music out on all the platforms: Apple Music, Spotify. I'm on everything.
Your podcast too, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Just started up my new podcast. It's gonna be called The 5 Nights. Got my co-host Tyler, Willie, Nate, my boy Ben.
Yes, sir.
You already know. My boy Rob on here too, man.
Benjamin Budden.
Benjamin here. I'm a simple man, bro. I ain't got nothing to say, to be honest. But I do got a podcast. No episodes out yet, but I ain't got no name, bro. So I just named it the No Name Podcast, bro, because I'm drawing blanks right now.
Hey, you know what, bro? That could trend though. The No Name Podcast, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just talk about whatever type shit.
Who was he just saying?
Bro.
I was just bringing up a conversation. And I was like, damn, a lot of women do be bringing up their baby daddies and talking about them on social media and things of that nature. So I was asking y'all, like, not even asking the question. Ruler, you said, well, I need to see both sides because, I can't take all the side of the woman saying it and, explain like why do we see that much these days? Like people that have kids with each other, they be bashing their, the people they have kids with on social media. I don't technically agree with it from either side. It's corny to me on either side, to be honest.
It really is, bro. But like I think when it comes down to it, bro, and it go back to like the whole like I guess abortions when women talk about, oh, I don't want to have a kid because it's going against my dreams and da 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 and all this and that and the third. But you're not thinking about the nigga, bro. Like you're not thinking about his dreams, his goals, what he got going on. And it's fucked up. But it's way easier for a man to be like, well, no, I don't want to take care of the baby than for a woman to be like, okay, I'm about to go get an abortion. But that's the sad reality of it. That's why it's like a lot of these girls, bro, they know what they're getting themselves into. We know where babies are from. If you don't want to have a baby, just like the nigga too, if you don't want to have a baby, strap up. But women have to give access for the man to hit. So therefore, I can't really blame the man.
But my response to that is the men be pursuing it.
Even if the man pursues it, depending on like the girl, like if they're in a relationship, all the girl could be like is no or hop on some birth control. Now I can understand if it was like, I guess a one night stand, that's a whole different conversation. But we talking about like, I'm talking about like relationships, bro. Like 2 years in, 1 year in, y'all fucking. Like, bro, y'all like at that point, bro, you know your significant other to a point. I can't really blame the nigga, bro. Like, because the woman has to give, like I say this, bro, men control relationships, women control sex. They have to give access.
Benji, what's your thoughts on this? I don't even know what to say, really, because like I'm with Ruler, to be honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, women do have to give access to it. You feel me? Because unless you're one of them weirdos, right? One of them weirdos that go against, you feel me? When the woman says no, then
that's considered a whole different thing, bro.
Yeah,
we're not gonna say the R word on shit, bitch, but that's considered a whole different thing.
But it's like if you guys have a kid and it's like the shit goes to shit after y'all have a kid, or it's like during while you feel me, like in the process, it's like I gotta see both sides, bro, because some bitches be grimy, bro. I've been seeing hella shit on Facebook that's like dads want to take care of their kids, but the baby mother ain't trying to let them see the kid.
I feel like it's both sides, like you just said, Ben. It do be the cases where the women do lie on the men and keep them away from their children and create this false narrative. That's also true, but it is also true when some women do be bashing the fathers. Some of it do be true that niggas don't be involved, or they're not providing, or they're literally just.
I feel like a lot of it be true.
So both
I feel like a lot of it be true, but you gotta think, bro. and it could be a little biased or a little opinionated, but women bash men way more than men bash women when it comes to parenting.
Oh, that's factual.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't even think that can be a conversation where a woman can really disagree with that. You see a lot of
you probably will have a few. You know you'll have a few.
A few thousand.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is like we see too many instances where women are critiquing men parenting, and then when a man is critiquing it, it's met with so much resistance and so much backlash from like you can't tell that woman how to be a mother. Well, don't tell this man how to be a father.
Exactly.
It go hand in hand.
It definitely go hand in hand. And I say this too, like a father, to be honest, is a way more potent figure in a kid's life, bro. Like a mom, yes, they're supposed to be there, but during those juvenile years, bro, like that's when your son or daughter needs that father for that guidance. Like your mom can only do so much, even for a girl, bro.
I think both of them is equally important. I think
they're both equally important, but
I don't think one is more important than the other. I mean, especially for
I gotta disagree, bro.
I think I mean, regardless, even if you just have the father in the picture, the father still needs the woman's nurture and caring right there by his side. The woman needs the father's discipline and logic to help her. So I feel like both are equally important for both. If you raise a young man, of course the young man needs his father. He also needs the woman's soft touch. You're raising a woman. The woman, yes, she's going to need her mother's guidance. She also needs her father's discipline and logic. So both of them,
that's true.
They both are equally important. I can't necessarily say one is more needed than the other one, or one more important, because they both is equally need to be there.
No, not needed, just potent. So like what I mean is, bro, and this is like fathers, bro, they keep men out of jail and they keep their sons out of jail, daughters off stripper poles. Like mothers, they're there for the nurturing, they're there to make, they're there for all that. But fathers is there to like show them the way like of life. Like even if they not like teaching you like verbally, they're showing you like through their actions, or they're just around, bro. Like just having that father figure, a strong father figure around would change your life. And I know that based off of experience. I didn't have my father, just based off of health issues, bro. And that's another thing. Like people be like, well, my dad walked away. My dad did this. Bro, my dad literally had heart attacks and shit. So it's like he wasn't around, bro. So it's like I didn't have that strong, dominant father figure. That's why I turned to like LeBron and Kobe, like niggas that I seen that were fathers to like their daughters, their sons, good husbands to their wife. So I could take example by them because I didn't have that.
I mean, we heard the rumors for Kobe was, about to drop that 100 M's off.
Hey, that motherfucker was fighting that case on the court. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, listen, he was fighting that bitch, but at the same time,
motherfucker was dropping.
But
numbers,
regardless of his marriage, he was still a great father, bro. And that's all I wanted, was to be a great father, a good husband. Like LeBron was the husband part. Kobe was more or less the father part, because I seen him with his daughters and shit. Like, and that's just what I wanted to be. Like, I didn't have a father. And like, it goes deeper into that. Like, not having a father mess with like a lot of my financial issues, and mess with just me finding a path in life, bro. Like me learning different shit as a man, bro. Like my mom only taught me so much. Like, yeah, she got me into the sports. She taught me how to she like got me to throw a football and all that shit, but like she ain't teach me how to like change a tire or how to fix a car, how to lay down carpet, like how my dad was gonna teach me. Like, and he was just gonna teach me that shit just because, bro. Like,
because like that also man shit. That's some shit that
you feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm not like, that's just on some man shit. Now, if I was a girl and my dad was, it would probably be a whole different, story. But just as a man, bro, like my mom, like I say this, like single moms, they raise gentlemen, but they don't raise men.
This is all right. We're gonna segue into another. We never hear, when we hear men discuss how to raise young women, it comes with so much resistance, and it comes with so much backlash on, you can't tell how to raise a woman and blah, 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 blah. But we hear so much on how women critique on how to raise a man. Why is that? And why is it always so one-sided when we talk about men Right, and this is my point. Men will take critique because we are the protectors and providers. If it's something that we're lacking in, we have to adjust to protect. So we have to accept criticisms whether we want to or not. Women don't take criticism
at all.
No, they don't. And why do you think that is? Why do you think it's so hard for women to take the criticisms, especially from men? They don't like taking criticisms from each other. Really,
I feel like they take that shit personal, bro. And it's like if we take it personal, then it's like, oh, we're being, I don't know, we're being over dramatic, or we're being too, you feel me? We're diving too much into our emotions or some shit. So like we can't take that shit personal, but like they take that shit personal off the rip. Like
I'll go deeper.
You feel me?
I'll go deeper. I think a lot of it has to do with feminism. I think women think that they're equal to us. They're not equal to us. Now, I'm not saying that we're better, but they're just not equal.
I just believe that I wholeheartedly believe society has been brainwashing women to believe that men and women are equal when we're not. Men cannot cannot create life. Women aren't as strong as us. They aren't as logical as us. And they're not the protectors and the providers of men. That's what man's role is. Women's are the ones who are the nurturers and take care of the healers of the home, the teachers of the home. And for some reason, like women these days, they like, oh, we're equal. Like, but no, we're not, and accept that.
No,
if you can, if y'all can accept that, men and women relationships would be so much better. But the fact,
bro, this is how unequal we are, bro. Y'all know about the Greek mythology and all that shit, right?
Yeah,
bro. I was watching Troy, bro, and this is deep. When you have a son, there's only one option for him. You going straight to the army, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, bro, so you can't sit here and tell me we're equal if the man is going to fight for the country and the woman is staying at home taking care of the kid.
They have the luxury to not have to work or not have to be taken care of. Yeah. And rather than them accepting that and accepting that responsibility and really just holding that in, they feel as if, no, we don't want to do that. We'd rather be out here working 12 hours just like y'all. That's not no. How about,
and they're not realizing,
and they're not realizing how that's brainwashed. Like, let's go back to the abortion thing, real quick. Black women been brainwashed by this abortion shit, or they're taking away our rights. We're black, baby. We never had no rights in this shit.
Never.
So the fact that this white movement has brainwashed artists to believe in they're taking away a right, you already lost. It's bigger than that. So it just goes along to like, they didn't brainwash our men too. A lot of men got soft. A lot of men want to do the same shit or act like women want to be catered. I mean, of course, men are supposed to be catered to as well, but they want to be catered to in the same sense of women do. And we're not supposed to. Like, men and women operate differently. We have roles for a reason, for that exact reason. And the fact that men and women don't want to oblige by the roles is why relationships these days are harder to get in. It's harder to find good people and to be in that system of your relationship. Nobody wants to play a role. Everybody got to feel like they have to be the main person, you know?
Yeah, everybody feel like they're supposed to, like you said, be the main person. And like, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
Everybody don't want to sacrifice, and that's a problem as well.
And I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I feel like, me personally, women are not made to be laborers. They're not made to work. I'm gonna be real.
No, they're not.
Hey, I'm trying to get into this shit. Hold on. So, just about that, bro. Whenever they bring up that equality shit, bro, all right, that's cool. If y'all just as equal as us, why for y'all to join the military, any branch, they had to lower all the fucking standards that they have for men because y'all women couldn't reach that standard. So they literally had to lower the standards since y'all wanted to be in the military. You feel me?
If they were so equal, bro, domestic violence charges would be equal. Meaning If yeah.
Listen.
Let's talk about it.
If it was equal, child support system will be equal just as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Come on now.
For
Y'all want
real.
to talk about
While
equality,
we
bro,
discussing,
but the
we
law
not
system
bashing
isn't
our
equal to
women.
us.
We're not bashing our women. What we want to do is give y'all the information to know how brainwashed society has on our women. The music is brainwashed. They saying fuck a nigga, get some money, or fuck a nigga for some money. In the dating game, y'all rather get y'all attention bought from people or get with thug ass niggas or entertainments rather than find a normal nigga that's gonna treat you right. And it's like a revolving door. It's like a revolving door. A lot of women have been raised by single mothers and single parents households. They didn't never seen their parents in stable relationships, so they don't know how to get in one themselves. And it be just a revolving cycle.
They listen to this music. They see all these women out here doing what they do in the industry. They feel like that's okay.
Half the bitches that be preaching that be in relationships.
Yeah. Yup.
That shit's crazy.
That's wild, bro. It's wild.
That shit's insane, bro.
It's wild, bro.
It's insane, bro.
Like, you listening to this bitch?
And like,
you
following this bitch?
Like,
you know she in a relate. You know she married, right? 2 kids with a dog.
She married. She happy, bro. She been with the same motherfucker before she got famous. Ain't that some shit?
It's just been fed lies, man. And then we gonna switch to this as far as men. Like, our men been brainwashed to believe we have to run through 100 hoes to find our wife, or we have to sleep with these many women or not get married until we in our 40s. I believe that's also been fed a lot to men as well. Like,
I believe it's a lie. Like, all right, men should be proud of it.
Why is it not acceptable for a man to find a woman in his early 20s, settle down with her, and then build a stable relationship? Why he got to run through 100 hoes until he ready to wife this girl? Why?
See, I think it depends on the man, because it goes back to biology for real. Like, men are just we just move different. Like, not saying that, I think society made it acceptable. But it was all or not. Like, society made it like, you know how it is now, like acceptable, unacceptable. But back in the day, it was for sure acceptable, bro. Like, it's just it wasn't talked about. Like, men didn't go around bragging, talking about I slept with 100. You know, they just did it, bro. And like, you know, and now like with the society shift, it's like it makes it unacceptable. And it really is unacceptable. Like, you look at it now, it's like, ugh, like they was really doing that. But like, you got to think also, it's more women than men. So that's another reason why it's like, okay, like, but that's the excuses that they use. At the end of the day, it's not acceptable. But if you're going to do it as a man, just don't go around like bragging about it. If you're going to find that right woman, settle down with that right woman. Be monogamous, bro. Don't be out here treating her wrong, because women move off of emotions. They know that shit. They want their man to themselves, so you should respect that.
I just feel like when we talk about masculinity, one of the things about masculinity is being loyal, being committed. Hear about what niggas. We were just discussing other podcasts that speaks on living your masculinity. You gotta find hella hoes and smash a hoe. Nah,
I don't believe that.
Woman, if you gonna rest in your masculinity, you have to be loyal to that woman. You have to be committed to her, build with her, listen to her, like shit like that. That's real masculinity. They've been like we were just talking about how they've been feeding women wrong. They also been feeding our men wrong as well, moving differently. So I feel like it's just about motherfuckers having to unlearn and relearn some things. Niggas gotta stop just trying to find the hoes with the fattest asses and who known on the gram. And women gotta stop finding niggas with the most bread or the most popping nigga on the gram and find people they can really connect with.
Yeah. But it's gonna be harder, bro. It's gonna be harder with social media.
Yeah, social media made it hard. You feel me? Because if it wasn't for never mind. I'll take that shit back. Because I'm sure even in the 90s when there wasn't no social media, bitches were still trying to get with the wrong motherfucker that was, he's up here, he got this much money.
It made it hard because
for sure. But back in the 90s though, But back in the 90s, though, it was easier to get to know somebody. Like it was like, all right, like this nigga got money.
At least the
so
real
like, okay,
person,
now you had to really get to know him, bro, because there was no social media. Like they had to go out to find that. Like back in the 90s, like they go to a club, they see that nigga Biggie at the club. All right, that nigga Biggie got money, but they didn't hop on Instagram and like, oh shit, there go Biggie. That nigga got money. He at this club. Like, no, they actually had to explore. And that's why I respect so more about back then than now, bro. It's like, okay, like, all right, if these women want to get with these niggas for money, that's cool back then because you actually had to get to know that nigga, bro. Like now it's like,
yeah, but
I just want to smack.
the nigga was still gonna smack because if he got money, he got options, bro. We all know that, bro. If a man got a certain amount of money, bro, like, bro, you just
for sure.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
we
bro.
seen it
There's
with Biggie.
literally
I mean,
options.
Biggie was married to Faith Evans, and like he was on tour smashing other hoes. Like we seen it, but like the point I'm making is like Faith Evans would never have got to know Biggie on a more intimate side. You know, social media was still around. Like she probably would just hopped on social media, seen Biggie was big, and was like, nah. But like realistically, he had a big heart, bro. He loved women. It's just, you know, he had options, bro. Like
that's what happens. I mean, I see how
social
Biggie
media
grows up, and then it's like
that's the interpretation that people have more options than they really do.
Right.
Yeah. But social media is a whole ass scam though, bro. Because there's a lot of people that be out there posting shit about social media, like living this life that they think they're living, but in reality, they're not living that life at all. Motherfuckers is just miserable, and
that's called a mental illness. That is called a mental illness.
Yeah.
That's a mental illness that people be giving this illusion that they're doing this and that when they really doing like the complete opposite. That is a mental illness that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I'm on my podcast is saying like, you know, if you single, you know, play the field, you know, right? If you not saying you gotta rush into a relationship. That's what we're not gonna preach. I'm saying do you if you find somebody that's fit or that gives you that great energy, fit all your criteria, and is a good person, you lock that down and build that person because it's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. In today's time, bro, if a man was to come to me for any type of relationship advice, I would tell them, bro, like, I'll first ask if they single. If they say, yeah, I'll be like, bro, just stay single, bro. Like, I'm not telling you, like, you know, but what I'm saying is, bro, right now, bro, it's not a good time for dating. Like, it's just not. I'm gonna be real. If you in a relationship, like, hold it down, because right now, bro, like, these women don't know what they want. Even the older ones don't know what they want, bro, and it's sad.
Older ones be confused because be like, wait, y'all preaching this shit now?
And they
exactly,
go back
bro.
The older ones want the same thing the younger ones want.
What?
I'm over here like,
all right, shit, I'm on that shit too. Like, nigga, what?
They go back to the environment thing. It go back to the music that they listening to. Go back by the actions, what they see on social media, like the influencers that's convincing them to do this and that and move this way and this way. How women should, and it's fucking their heads up. It's really fucking their heads up. But you can't tell them wrong though. They don't want to accept what they're not doing. Like, oh, I could do without a man. I could do without a man. I think that's women in need in this era. That's one of their problems as well. They feel like they don't need a nigga. So if you don't need a nigga, niggas not gonna act like they need you or wanna fuck with you.
For real.
The only niggas that's gonna fuck with you that's only wanna hit and just get away from you. But if we toxic for saying that.
It's like, bro, like we toxic for telling the truth.
But all three niggas in here is in relationships though.
Right.
That's what they not gonna. That's what motherfuckers not gonna say. All three niggas in here is in relationships. They probably been through the bad times, the up and down times. They say up and down like we're comparing it to cheating and shit. Like, no, we talking about, you know, couples that had a rough time, they rough patches, you know, arguments, whatever the case. But as long as y'all still got that bond, that love, and establishing, you know, building your lives together, shit gonna work out for the best. You gotta go with the good and the bad. And another concept social media is giving people, like, if the one little flaw somebody has, cut them off. I'm like, well, damn, people got flaws. You got flaws too.
Right, like we're human. Like we're not perfect. Like I get in so many debates on social media, and then they be asking, like they be sitting there like,
I need to get you on Facebook, bro. I want to see you and Nate getting into these arguments with people.
Man, bro, it be going wild, bro. It be going wild. We'll tag you in them too. And people be like wondering if I'm single. I'll be like, no, I'm not single, bro. I've been in a relationship for 5 years. Like I'm just telling you what I see, bro. Like this is what I see, not like I'm just reporting what I see, bro. And like you can't knock it. They just don't want to hear it. Men too, bro. Like men just don't want to accept it either. Like half the shit me and Nate be talking about, and like it be facts, bro. They be wanting to apply their own personal life, and I'm over here like, bro, stop applying your personal life. I could do that too, and yes, I would get mad if I apply my personal life. Apply like general, like the general person, bro, the average person. That's what you gotta talk about. The average woman, the average man. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about themselves, what their baby dad did, what their baby mom did, what their kids did. Like, no.
No.
Bro, we don't, bro, stop.
No.
No.
That's funny.
No. Ain't nobody got time to hear all that, bro. We having a debate. If you want to debate, bring facts to the table, not your shit. Like, if your shit got facts around it, cool. Bring it to the table. But if not, bro, no, we don't want to hear it. It's just like,
you made that decision, bitch. Deal with
it. Don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. Deal with it. You can't tell no woman to deal with it. She gonna cuss you.
Yeah, she gonna cuss you off. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
The next 5 sentences is gonna be straight cuss words.
That's
bro.
Gonna be the title to this episode I'm about to drop. Deal with it.
Deal with it. That's fire.
Hey man, that's funny as hell. Deal with
it. For real, bro. They have to, bro.
Black women.
Yeah. Do you think they will ever even give us credit for anything that we have done for women specifically?
Ooh. The real ones will. I'll say that. I'll say that the solid women will. They know. They know what niggas have to go through to make a way for them to be happy and secure. So I won't say no, they won't. The real ones will. The real ones do.
Yeah.
The real ones do.
Yeah. True. I'll give you that, but majority don't.
Fuck the majority. Fuck it. As long as we know what the real ones does.
Yeah, but we gotta talk about
that's all we have to care about. That's all we gotta
These be the type of debates I begin. We gotta talk about the majority though. Like a lot of I got into this debate at work, bro, because
if y'all two niggas is in relationships and y'all woman appreciates you, that should be all. Yeah. We know the majority don't. But as long as y'all got them women who appreciate everything you do for them, then fuck the rest. The rest don't even matter. We know the rest. We know the rest won't appreciate it, but the solid ones, them solid ones, they definitely gonna appreciate it. So them the only ones I even think about. I ain't thinking about the hoes that don't appreciate. I'm thinking about moms who appreciate everything I do for her, and I appreciate everything she do for me. That's all that we need to care about.
Yeah,
because we know the ones that don't appreciate shit niggas do for them. That's why they single and they play in the field.
Bro. I gotta disagree, bro. I know ones that don't appreciate shit that their nigga do in their relationships with that same nigga.
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true too.
So it's like, bro, like it go back to my point. Like, yeah, like we got some solid women by our side, but the majority, and when I say the majority, I mean
the majority.
It's like, bro,
98%.
They not, bro. Yes, like they not gonna like one girl said, yeah, no, my boyfriend had the boss up where he knew I was leaving. And at the time, I made more than him, but I wasn't driving. He was driving me, but he knew he had to make more than me in order for me to stay with him. I'm like, what?
You making more than him, but he driving you?
Yeah, I was like, what?
How that make sense?
I was like, okay, you
How
just
that
proved my
make sense?
point, bro.
It seems like y'all both building if that's the case. And let's go back to this. A lot of women don't want to build with men these days. They
I was just finna get into that shit,
they
bro.
want niggas that's already well established in their early 20s. It's like
Yep.
niggas not athletes or entertainers. Niggas got to work to get to the point where they need
Yeah.
to be at.
Yeah. I mean, the average nigga don't get to where they're at till about like 35 to 40, bro.
40. I was about to say 40.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
That
like
shit's crazy.
40 is when you like, all right, like you there. But like
But why
35
you think a
is
lot of
when
women
it's like
go
you're
for older men like that? A lot of women be going for older men, niggas, sugar daddies and all that shit. They don't want to stick around where niggas get his life together. That's the point.
mm-hmm. Like that is the whole point. The
Hey,
trials
look
and
at this shit though.
tribulations, the struggle.
They not trying to do this shit, right? Like they're not trying to like, I don't know, build us up or whatever, you feel me? They not trying to be with a broke man. But if you got money, then like you gotta take in this woman that doesn't have no money. Like at all. And like you gotta help her out and stuff. Just kind of
You on
crazy,
mute, bro.
I think he talking to somebody.
Okay. I thought you was talking to us. But
Hey,
no, I see what you
lately
mean.
on Facebook, bro, that's all I've been seeing. Like women like, oh, like I had to downgrade myself in a way because I had to help this dude out. But as soon as the dude got up, he just up and left type shit. But it's like, bro, that's your fault, shawty, because you should have seen this shit from a long ass time ago. You feel me? Like
I was gonna say
it's like
because
there's
even
a
other men,
difference between a dude that's like no money,
yeah,
he's working for something, and then there's a dude that's like no money, he ain't not working for shit.
and you build
then,
him up.
You feel me?
Because like
come on now.
even other men would tell women like, you support your man, but don't build his empire. Let him build his empire because
support him, but
you support him, but don't you know, like, because once that happened, bro, like that man, like he gonna have the big head, and that's when opportunity, like, you know, you let him build his empire, like, but you support him, you give him ideas, but don't go throwing funds into it, don't go, you know, investing in like stocks for him to get bigger, you know, shit like that. Even other men would tell women that, because like that's not good, bro. That's why that's just not good, bro. Because men don't appreciate that on the low. They don't.
Well, until
they use that.
Maybe
use
until
that.
they start listening to more men like us or other men with these ideas about what men need from women, and not listen to their single friends about how not to keep a nigga, they'll be more in tune on how to deal with men and how to manage a relationship with them, rather than self-sabotaging and, you know, doing shit to make a nigga feel like he checking out of it and stop fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because whether women want to really realize it or not, y'all probably heard that women check out of relationships faster than men. I don't believe that. I feel like men check out relationships way faster than women, even before niggas to start to cheat. They check.
Why you think that?
Because
I really think it's the other way around.
Because some men begin they get fed an illusion. You know, we get into a honeymoon phase with a girl, they doing everything. They do little shit, text you back fast, fuck you all day, every day. Once motherfuckers start getting comfortable, you know, a lot of women start to fall back from that and start expecting more from you, but start falling back. The communication not there. They're not listening to men. You know, a lot of times women don't listen to men for real anyway. So, you know, and it's stuff like that. So that makes a lot of men check out. Like, oh, I thought shit was gonna be different from what you sold me and advertised me in the beginning of our relationship. That's why I feel like niggas check out fast. That's even before niggas start to really cheat on their women. They check out mentally. They start to give you the good morning text and stop being romantic with you. Stop giving you that intimacy. That's what I'm saying. Like men, they say women check out faster. I think men check out faster than women.
I mean, you proved some points.
Emotionally, they check out faster than men. I feel like as a whole, as a dynamic of the relationship and being with the woman, I think men definitely check out faster.
As a whole, like,
As
so
a
you
whole.
saying if the man check out, then the relationship pretty much. I mean, it is pretty much fact on that end. But you saying like if a man check out, like it's a wrap.
Pretty much, especially when he start cheating. Once it gets to the cheating part, he pretty much done. Pretty much.
Nah, bro. I gotta disagree. Cause I gotta disagree. And the only reason why I gotta disagree is I do disagree on the fact that I feel like if a man check out, but the thing with that is like they gotta check out completely. A lot of men don't check out completely. For real.
And then try to give the woman the benefit of the doubt to try to change, and try to give her the time to see her wrong. But like I said, a lot of women don't see their wrongs. A lot of women can't take the criticism that men give them, that they give the men. So,
well, yeah, that's facts. But like, I guess when we're talking checking out, I guess we're saying like, bro, the relationship over, we done.
It's getting to the point of being done, not totally done.
I like those are good points, but like it's just
spicy.
It's just hard, bro. Because I don't believe that men check out faster than women on relationships. Even when men do like cheating subjective, I still don't believe they check out faster. Now I believe if the women cheat, like it's over.
Once a dude feel like he don't gotta do the intimate stuff, the romantic stuff for you, and that's before he start fucking other people. That's already 70-80% done. And then once a nigga start fucking other people, then he really done.
I can't say he done based off of just fucking other people. I can say he done based off of like the like let's say he don't do like the
I just said you about to say the same thing. I'm saying like once he start doing the romantic stuff, the emotional stuff with his woman, that's 80% done.
So you just saying the extra is the cherry on top.
Yeah, that's the cherry on top.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. But I still feel like women just check out faster, bro.
It can say
I mean, it goes back to like you can even throw it back to like statistics and everything, bro. Like women lead the divorce rates. And half the time it's not even based off of cheating. Actually, I think the stat was I think 30% of divorces was led by women based off of differences. Like the men and women just had differences. It had nothing to do with cheating.
It's about to end in like 30 seconds. We about to hop right back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
We about to hop back on this Lost Ones. About to have a part 2 of this shit. Ain't controversial. This is some real conversation that need to be had, especially in our early and late 20s.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.